Walmart is investing $400 million in vertical farming startup Plenty. According to a Walmart press release, Walmart's Series E investment of $400 million, again, $400 million, is, quote, part of a broader strategic partnership to utilize Plenty's indoor farming technology platform to deliver fresh produce to Walmart retail stores, end quote. As part of the investment, Walmart will also join Plenty's board of directors, and the long-term commercial agreement allows Walmart to source Plenty's leafy greens for all its California stores from Plenty's Compton farm beginning later this year. Cool quote from Plenty's CEO: "Our farms can be sited anywhere, allowing us to put fresh fruits, greens, and vegetables on shelf at all times at speed for maximum freshness." And I love when this happens because you get the question that puts you on the spot each week. It's set up every time. It's like my question giving it to you lately. I love it.
Yeah, Chad put this on LinkedIn and I poked him, so I'm not.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay, got it. So they were thinking you were gonna like this, so it's probably why they teed it up for you. All right, Ann. So here's the question from A&M. With its latest round of funding, backed and supported with the Walmart partnership, Plenty will have raised over $500 million and officially put vertical agriculture on the map. In a world where fresh produce and sustainability are key consumer trends in grocery, but also coming with rapid inflationary pressures, which wins out with the Walmart customer? Differentiated product and sustainability, or an upper limit on willingness to pay?
Well, great question.
That's a really great
number one, let's just applaud vertical farming just being available. Like, this is a huge move for this market.
Survived, right? Yeah.
Right. Okay, so the other thing I want to give a little bit of background for the listeners. So I didn't realize this, but vertical farming, for those of you who didn't know, is 3 to 5 times the cost of conventional farming. So how that trickles down to the customers is, a vertically farmed head of lettuce is like $2 to $3, whereas a conventionally grown head of lettuce is about $1. That's according to Ag Funder, some research that I did. So I think that's important to kind of set people's mindsets, as A&M is suggesting. Now, I think this is about so much more than cost. It comes down to, number one, you're providing access to fresh produce for the 90% of Americans that live within 10 miles of a Walmart. Check number one.
Right.
That's a big deal. Two, this provides choice for the customer. Like, yes, it's going to be a little bit more expensive, but I am hopeful that with Walmart rolling this out at scale, that we start to see better efficiencies and driving the cost down for some of this produce. But still, it's a great option for people to have when they didn't have that option before. It was only the $1 head of iceberg lettuce. So I love that. And finally, this is an attraction. Like, back in our days, Chris, from Target Store of the Future, like, I remember going to the Whole Foods in Brooklyn, where the whole greenhouse where they grew all of the lettuce for that store was like part of the restaurant on the store. Like, this is an exposure for, almost 5,000 Walmarts in the country, for people to just see what vertical farming is, for them to be exposed to a new kind of technology. And just, I think that is at its core is really what this is about. And whether or not people will pay for it, I guess we'll see. But I think that's like last on my list right now. I still think it's worth the exploration. So, Chris.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said, Ann. Everything you say. I think, and the point I would emphasize on top of what you said is, I'm going to put my merchant hat on. And I think the merchandising value of a vertical farm in a Walmart is going to be far beyond what people expect it to be.
Yes.
Which is why I've actually been surprised that some grocer or retailers haven't tried that already. Makes me wonder if the technology is not quite ready yet to invest in that. But my hunch is it probably was, and the retailers are just slow. But yeah, walking into any grocery store, quite honestly, not even a Walmart, but any grocery store, and seeing a vertical farm in operation will just have a tremendous amount of value and cachet attached to it, I believe. And when you talk about omnichannel retailing and giving people a reason to come into a store, it's as much theater as anything else, and the word experience gets, overused all the time, because that's not really what this is. This is about giving people a different vision of how they can shop, products they can buy in a very visually palpable way. And I think that's I think that's going to be a big win. And your point about, if this can grow to scale and you get vertical farming access to all the 5,000, close to 5,000 Walmarts throughout the country, which are in very different types of areas throughout the country, it's super powerful.